Giant's gloves. That sounds interesting. Will that be? That would be here. Saber effect. Alright, well I guess I'll put that in here. See what that does. What does Saber do again? I remember seeing it in the store, but I forget what it does. I'll have to try it out. Alright, this is kind of terrifying. Let's use that and then this. And you can try out this giant's glove, see what it does. If everything isn't already dead. Which probably won't be because Mage's staff kind of sucks down here. Is that going to kill them all? That killed nothing. This just became very scary. Oh, I think that increases your attack. That's what Saber does. Which is actually fantastic, because I could have Mike use it. So, yeah. That's pretty awesome, actually. Gauntlets. You can use the healing staff. Because I need healed. You know, talking about replayability, it's kind of interesting because I think a lot of people would say that RPGs have a lot of replayability. But when I really think about it, I think they have kind of the least amount of replayability in terms of just games in general. Because they're more of an adventure. Like, the exciting thing about RPGs is that you go on an adventure to a mysterious land that you know nothing about, and you slowly learn about it as you play. And you get items that you learn how to use them and what they do, and figure out what's good and figure out what's bad. And it's more of a game of the mind than it is a game of your skill. But once you play it once, you already know that stuff. So unless the game is in depth enough, like Final Fantasy VII, where you learn more every time you play it, it loses a lot of its playability after the first time you play through it. Like this game, you know, I think there's a lot in this game, but I think it's pretty limited. I mean, once I play through it once and I learn what everything is, if I play through it again, I don't really think I'd learn too much. Maybe I'd find one or two extra items that I didn't find the first time that may do certain things. And I may pick a different class that ends up being a little better than one of the ones I picked right now. But other than that, everything's going to be pretty similar, and it's not like I'm going to get too much more out of the story. And all the mysteries of where do I go next and what is this used for, all that's going to be solved, because I'll know. So I feel like RPGs, at least these early PS1 ones, or this isn't a PS1 game, this is an NES one, at least the early NES and arcade games, they lose a lot because they weren't as expansive, I guess. And I mean, this game's pretty expansive, but it's just not, you know, there's not hundreds of items. There's like 100 items, which once you learn what they all do, you're not gonna really find too much more or stuff like that. And there's not much that, I don't know, like some games, like for example Final Fantasy VII again, as I constantly use that as an example, the materia system is expansive enough to where you're always learning more about it. You're always learning different combinations of materia that do different things. Ooh, I found another ribbon. Didn't I already have somebody with a ribbon? thought I... Oh yeah, there you go. Card has one. Well, now you can have one. But there's nothing in this game that... There's really no, like, combination. You could just use one item. So once you learn what the best items are to use, you're just going to use those items. Like right now, I've gone through this whole place, and all I've been doing is spamming gauntlets, mage staff, and healing staff. That's all I've been doing, because those are the best items I have. There's no, I can't go into my materia screen and go, well, what if I try this materia with this materia? Would it do more damage or less damage? Or maybe I could speed up my character so I could attack for it. Like, there's not much else going on. It's just I'm using these items because these are the ones that do the most for me right now. And once I find another item that's better, I'll be using that. And the end. And once I get to the end of the game, I'll have probably all the best items. So there won't be much else to do other than level up, grind. And of course, I did hear that there's like a secret super boss. But in order to beat the super boss, I have to imagine all I'm going to do is just grind. And maybe pick up one or two items I missed that are helpful. But there's no real, I can't level up my materia or find another combination of materia that'll work or experiment with stuff. So it doesn't... I'm just getting text like crazy. I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm recording. Okay. But yeah, it's just not, it's different. And I'm not trying to bash this game like it's bad or anything. I'm just saying that RPGs in general, a lot of people say that they have a ton of replayability, but in all honesty, I feel like games that take skill, not that RPGs don't take skill, but like physical and mechanical skill, have more replayability because every time you play it you get better and you learn how to, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but you get better at the game. And with these games, unless you learn something new, you don't necessarily get too much better at it. I mean, you do and you don't. It's a different kind of thing. You go through the menus faster, you know what to use in certain circumstances, but in general, once you know, here's where this item is, and this item's good against that enemy, that's always what you're going to do, because that's what works. But, I don't know. But that's why I like challenge runs, like I said before. It gives these RPGs an extra layer of replayability. You play through Final Fantasy VII and you learn, okay, I can't be beat if I have last attack revive materia combined, because every time I die, I just get revived. So I'm pretty much the best ever, and nothing can beat me because of this materia combination. And this game is now boring to me because nothing can kill me. So you take that and you go, okay, beat the game with no materia. And that changes everything, That changes everything you have to do. Now, you can't rely on that one cheese you found. And not only that, but you have to find new strategies for all the bosses because you've been using materia the whole game. So everything changes, and the things you buy at stores changes, and what you travel out of your way to get changes, and the whole dynamic of the game is completely different. And that's what makes challenge runs so interesting. You get to play the games that you loved, but you get to experience it in a completely different way. And all these rooms are empty, and it's really annoying. Stop giving me empty rooms. Ain't no one want to deal with that. There really is like an abundance of empty rooms in this game. I don't know if they were just doing it to like make it harder to figure out where to go or what, but it's really kind of annoying when you go out of your way to get to some room and there's just nothing in it. Or there's a chest with like 10 gil in it. I mean, I can't really think of too many places in like the newer Final Fantasies, like 7 or 9 or 10, where there's an area that just has no rhyme or reason. Like, you would go there would be several places in like towns where you would go into a room and all there would be is like an NPC to talk to who doesn't say anything of real value. But at least there was an NPC in there, and at least you talked to him, and at least you did something. But like all these rooms in areas where there's enemies, not to mention there's an enemy every like 3 steps in this game, and it just has nothing in it. Like, it's just really freaking annoying. Like, I just came all the way down here, and there's nothing here. Shit, man, I am just lost. Is this... No, I want to be on 4-1. But where in the hell am I going? This place is very confusing. But hey, I finally found a area that I am not scared of any random battle, you know? So, I'm actually killing everything, which means I'm going up levels and doing things and getting money. So that's nice. Better than before where I was just running around in the ice cave accomplishing absolutely nothing. That's how I kind of feel about this game in general. I feel like it's got a big learning curve. And not really learning curve, like that's not the right word, but like a fun curve, if you will. Like when you start the game, there's only so much you can do. You can really just attack and stuff, and you can get some low-level spells that don't do very much damage. And you don't really know where to go, and there's only really one thing going on at a time. But you got to give the game a chance. Once you get past, I think the barrier to entry is the ice cave. Once you get past the ice cave, this game starts to get fun. That's my opinion. Because up to that point, you really have nothing to defend yourself against most enemies, other than just being a high enough level to get through them. But once you get past the ice cave, you finally get a defense against everything that the game's throwing out at you. And you can finally kind of sustain your way through dungeons without having to constantly run out and heal. And you finally have a wide array of attack options. You know, because I could be casting spells with card, or I could be using the gauntlets, or I could be confusing them, or I could be using haste on Mike and having him blow everything up, even though he blows up everything anyways without haste. But there's a lot more options I could be doing. I'm just doing this because it's the quickest and the easiest, and it takes no magic to do. But there's a lot of options I could be using at my disposal. And I have plenty of items in case something goes wrong. And I have money to buy items for once. This looks important. This looks like I'm getting to the end here. Somewhere close, maybe. No, you attack the troll, you attack that troll, you use the gauntlets, you use the healing staff. Shit, I think I didn't use the healing staff. I think I hit up too many times. Damn it. I really need to plug this, I need to put in another game and see if this controller does that in other games. Or if it's just this game being weird. Because this is a crappy controller, but other than, for some reason, inserting inputs a million times, it works. And that's more I can say for every other PS1 controller I own. So, alright, this looks like I'm getting, yeah, this has gotta be it. Is there anything over here? No. I think this is it. Maybe. Healing staff. Mike has 562 health now. We've gone up like a lot of levels going through this. I mean, we have put in some work today, ladies and gentlemen. Getting like 600, well, more than that because that was only one enemy. I'm getting like probably over 1,000 gil of fight. And I've been fighting everything. This is a huge room. This looks like the outside, but it's a room. gonna use Major Staff just for the lulz, because we're pretty much fully healed. So what do you think the Water Fiend is gonna look like? Because the, what was it, the Fire Fiend looked like a big Naga thing. So, you know, I thought that was the Water Fiend, but it wasn't. So I wonder what the Water Fiend's gonna look like. Maybe a big Leviathan? Think it'll look like Leviathan? Deep eyes, that's new. And a little scary. Oh, that was... See? That's what it does. Just puts in like 1,000 inputs. I think once we start Final Fantasy II, if it still does it, maybe I'll go buy a new controller and see if that fixes it. So I can't imagine both would do that. Holy crap, that Deep Eyes has some life. Remember the ones on the world map? That the gogglers, they had literally 1 health. So I hit them with a one attack once and it died. That thing has much more than 1 health. Alright, we gotta be, this has gotta be it. Right here. Here we go. Yeah! Totally called it. Okay. Do I need the... I mean, I can't... Is one of these... In the sleeping bag? No, you can only use that outdoors. Okay. Alright, let's fully heal everybody. That's good enough. I'm gonna memo save just because I've done so much. Oh my god, did you see my gil? Holy shit, I have 248,000 gil. I'm rich. I am rich. Alright, here we go. You humans amaze me. Who would have thought any land creature could make it this far? Exclamation point. Oh, it's an octopus creature. But I'm afraid it is time to teach you your place. Kraken, the water fiend, shall instruct you. That's right, they did say it was a Kraken. But is he really a Kraken, or is he like a... Oh, yeah, that's very Kraken-y. It's a Kraken with a cape. That's pretty hilarious, actually. Like, I enjoy that thoroughly. Okay, I'm gonna use Giant's Gloves, because I think that gives attack. Damn it. Stop doing that. Okay, we're gonna use... Actually, you can just attack. You are gonna use haste on Mike. And you are gonna muddle, which probably won't do anything. 62 attack on Mike, that's pretty scary. Not gonna lie. Boom, 45, take that. Spellbinder. This won't do anything. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, you can... Should I use it again, you think? Can it stack? I feel like it probably can, but I'm going to go ahead and attack once, see how much damage it does. You are going to use Bolt 3, and you are going to use Bolt 2. It's got to be weak against electric, right? 8 hits, my goodness. I did 8 hits too, bitch! Take that. Death does no damage. You see that? It did 13 damage. What a loser. 177. That's pretty damn good. Alright, I'm gonna do this for the lulz. I'm gonna use Giant's Club again. You're gonna... Actually, you know what? You're gonna use the healing staff. You are gonna use haste again on Mike. Because I heard someone told me it could stack, and I want to see that happen because that sounds hilarious. And you're gonna use Cure to him. We're gonna go super beefcake Mike mode. That's the goal here. Just see how much damage he could actually do. Oh! Card just took it to the face. That was bad news bears there. Alright, Mike. Let's see what you can do. You can go ahead and use gauntlets. You're gonna just use Bolt 3 while you're still alive. And you... use shield. Oh no! Okay, good, it missed Mike. As long as it misses Mike, I don't even care. Boom! 174. 10 hits! 826 damage! Fuck you, Kraken. Take your cape elsewhere. 826 damage. That is like 3 times more than any damage I've ever seen in this game. That was awesome. Well, I think I learned how to break this game. I think I officially broke the game. Not really though, because if he would have inked Mike, Mike would have been like useless. Yeah, do a dance, guys. Yeah. You did it. One more to go. And thank goodness there's a teleporter behind it. Because I do not want to go back through that frickin' maze. This is the altar of water, from which the power of water flows forth. Thanks. I do wonder, though, if I go back to the mermaids, I wonder if they'll, holy shit, we went really far away. I wonder if they'll give me something or anything for, you know, saving them. Probably not, though. Does this guy have anything to say? I'm cop. That's great. Move your ass, cop. I did. Well, I didn't really bring it back. I just saved it. Can you move, cop? Please. For the love of everything. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I have so much money. I have so much money. My God. I actually want to go... I kind of want to go to that one town and buy some of that stuff that I was looking at. Buy 2 more protect rings at least. So I'm going to go do that. And then I'm going to go talk to Un. And then we'll probably conclude this time of the Let's Play. Because I have other things to do. Okay, I need to get to the airship. What's up, trolls? Oh, you attacked first. Oh, goodness. Whatever will I do? Bitches, burn down the forest. They gave me 1800 gil. Holy crap. Damn it. Death is doing some pretty good damage now that he's finally got a good weapon and stuff. And he has enough accuracy or speed or whatever it is now to do like 3 hits instead of 1. That Fire 3 was freaking awful. What was that shit? Damn, Jen, doing 40 damage with your giant ass hammer. Can we just kill the dogs? Please, just kill the dogs. I ain't got time for this shit. Alright. Ow! You know, that's the only thing I'm missing. You know, the only thing I'm missing is another, or some kind of item to decrease fights. That's all I need. And I would be complete. Take that, ogre. Poison really sucks. It never hits, like, anything. Just kill the dogs. Die, dog. Die. Please die. You have way too much health to be some stupid overworld enemy. Even though this is a high-leveled area. I don't care. I should be able to kill you in one hit. Alright. I need to go this... Was it over here? It was over here, right? I don't know why I didn't think about going here before. Maybe I just never saw it. Alright. I wonder... Just out of curiosity, I wonder if I go talk to the fairy, if she'll say something like, "You did it! You saved the mermaids! Way to go!" Thank you again for saving me. Oh, nope. Nope, she don't care. This is like a maze of trees. Alright, I want to go to the armor shop. And I want to buy 2 more of these. Because they are amazing. There, now everyone has one. No more insta-kill for us, even though it just protects against it. I don't know if it really, like, makes it impossible. But as long as there's a lower chance, I'm pretty okay with that. And then we want to go to magic. I would like to buy Cure 4. And I would like to buy Ice 3. Should I buy Break? No. There's already so many insta-kill things. Why do I even need Break? I feel like it's just the same shit, different day. Perhaps more things will be not immune to Break, but I don't know. I doubt any bosses will get petrified, so obliterates a foe's magic defense. Not just lowers, it obliterates a foe's magical defenses. Reduces all spell damage by 50%. Does that probably hits the party, doesn't it? I might buy that. I want to buy both of these. Damages foes with reduces all spell damage. I feel like I gotta buy this. Like, that is just so useful. If I fight any boss that's just like throwing high level spells, that will just be unbelievably useful. And I don't want any more of this shit, so I'm just gonna keep my 60 grand. And we're gonna go visit Un. I just wondered if she had something to say about the mermaids. She did not. Is there anything else up here? Alright, we gotta go talk to Un, who is at he's at Crescent Lake, which is over here somewhere down. Damn it. Can I land there? It's so hard to like just move one square because the damn thing goes so fast. Damn fastest vehicle in Final Fantasy history. That's not Dr. Oon. Oh wait, no. That's not. This isn't where Dr. Oon is. Dr. Oon is at the town at Melmond, which is in the exact opposite direction. But don't worry, we'll get there in like 10 seconds because this is the fastest freaking vehicle of all time. If I can not pass it, which I did. It's down. It's over. Where? There it is. I knew I was close. Alright. Move. It's up here. Yo! Let me see that stone slab. Oh, why if it isn't the Rosetta Stone? Jump, jump. My dear know-nothings, this stone is the key to unlocking the mystery of the Lufenian language. I still haven't even gone there. Yes, of course. Eureka! I've got it! It's an arcane language, but I suppose I can teach it to you. I hope you can appreciate such knowledge. Hop, hop, hop. There, now even you can speak the Lufenian tongue. Great. I like how when people are done talking to you, they just say bless the crystals. Every single person. Whenever you use them for what it is they are used for, they just start saying bless the crystals. Okay, so the guy in Gaia, which is here, said that the people south of here talked weird. So that would be this town. But I can't go to that town. Because I can't land. Here. Can I land? No, I can't land here. I don't know how to get there. I can't land here, can I? So, I just got something for something that I... Wait, what about here? Can I land here? Ah, okay. See, now everything makes sense. Alright. Well, I wish I had gone there before I learned the language, just so I could see, you know, what it was like. But, alright. Restores a lot of HP. Restores a little. We'll just use this sleeping bag here. So we can save right here, so we remember what we're doing. And I will stop here, because I need to go eat lunch. It is past lunchtime, and I'm hungry. So, thanks again for watching. Make sure you leave questions in the comments section to ask me, you know, anything you want to ask. Could be about anything in the world, just to give me more to talk about while we go through this fantastic game. We are 3/4 of the way done, I guess. If the end of the game is shortly after doing all the crystals, then that's where we are. We have one more to go. So yeah, hopefully next time we can maybe even finish the game, but probably not. Probably 1 or 2 more times. But then we'll be off to Final Fantasy 2. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate all of your support. Look forward to some amazing stuff in the future. And see you guys next time.